Hey, good morning. Okay, so this reading is for Taurus, Taurus sun, moon, or rising. All right, so the latter two, the moon and the rising, you would have to have your chart done by an astrologer in order to know what those are. Or there are some websites online where you can get this information for free, but you do need to know your time and date of birth. No, I don't know which those are off the top of my head, but you can search those on Google. Okay, so Taurus. I get the bull, head down and go, head down and go. That's also very much like a rhino. So, rhino may be your spirit animal for the month of, or your spirit messenger for the month of August. I hear very much so. Rhino and rabbit. Oh, that's really interesting. Oh, love that. So, rabbit is about, well, they are eaten a lot in the wild. They serve as food. So they have to be very agile and be very aware of their surroundings at all time, hopping, going, knowing where they need to be. So, so with the rhino, putting your head down and going, but with the rabbit, paying attention to your surroundings. So knowing what's around you at all times. Um, there's also a reference to karmically. So maybe a lot of you are working through some karma in this lifetime. Now, karma isn't just a bad thing. A lot of people think karma is bad, but it's not. It's more of think of it as a balancer for us. So maybe in your last life you did something awful to somebody. So maybe in this life you're going to get to experience that so that your soul is like, okay, I get it. I know what that's like. Karma isn't um, in the truest sense and form of the word, karma is not about uh, karma's going to get you. Karma's a bitch. Karma is not a bitch. People can be bitches, but karma is not a bitch. Karma has. Don't blame karma for that. That's the law of attraction. That's that putting out what you get. So what you put out, you get back. That's the law of attraction working. Karma is helping you with your soul. Karma is about your well, it's more of your next life. It's not happening in this life. We've made it about that, but that's not what it truly is in the truest definition of the word. Okay, you can look that up too. All right, so now that I've went on my rant about karma, let's see what is coming up for Taurus for this month. Well, some of you may be entering new relationships because they're giving me Shakespeare, this whole love story kind of a thing. Or maybe you're really feeling romantic right now. So that is I hear blossoming. Oh, that's awesome. Some of you may be working through a cancer scare, and I am so sorry. I don't feel like this is something that you're not aware of, but I feel like it's something that's being worked on at this time or something that we know about. They do pull me to the throat. I was wanting to say thyroid. So the throat is about speaking your truth. It's very important that you do that. There is a balance there. You don't want it to be so overactive that you're cramming your thoughts down or your feelings down everybody else's throats because that's not healthy either. But you do still need to speak your truth about how you feel about a situation. That's so important for us. When we bite our tongue, when we're holding back, when we're suppressing, is when we start to have those issues. Okay. Okay. Also, when you're traveling this summer, throughout the summer, I hear safety checks, so just make sure that you're watching out for vehicles around you because sometimes people aren't paying attention, especially when we have a lot of young drivers on the road. So I feel like you really want to look out for them as well. And remember, so sometimes when I get this kind of information, I'm like, oh, well, that's going to scare somebody. So it's not to scare you, but it's to bring your attention to pay attention to these things. Okay, this is happening. This is happening. Okay, sometimes we get so focused, we have tunnel vision, but you don't want tunnel vision. Many of you are taking care of other people as well. Interesting, they're pulling me to my teeth, and I started to get pains up in my upper area, upper quadrant. I am going to pause this and go look at pain in the teeth. Hold on. Oh, this is interesting, especially since I was talking about the throat. I'm going to copy this link and I'll paste it with this video, but it's talking about We all know that one of the things that are most repressed by society we live in is our assertiveness and, above all, aggressiveness, despite the fact that it is something deeply natural. The more we allow our aggressive emotions to come out, the less we will need to deal with our own aggressive behaviors or even with some symptoms which are not more than signs of a controlled and punished aggressiveness. Cringing teeth is a process that occurs. So that's that holding back that I was talking about. Oh, I freaking love that. Okay, so I'm going to share this with you guys too so you can find this link. So this would be a really good time to express yourself, okay? What I have found though is if you're not used to expressing yourself, sometimes it starts out really big. So just be aware of that. Maybe you want to tell your neighbors, I'm working on expressing myself. Get out of my way. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day. Thank you for the opportunity to connect with you. And again, if this doesn't make sense, this is for Taurus as a whole. So if you would like a specific reading just for yourself, you can book that through my website or reach out to me and I'll assist you. Okay, have a great day.